Hi, everybody. It's Amalia, founder of Kiev. I actually have two YouTube channels, STEM Braids and Beyond, which works with my social activism work. And this is my platform for all things energy. My specialty, though, I have a lot of energetic resources to unpack, but my specialty in the thing that I would love to help most here with is suicide prevention. Like they have alcoholics recovery, drug recovery. There is, beside mental health resources, there is nobody who's discussing, in my opinion, energetic recovery for people who struggle with mental health issues. I am a mental health, I'm in mental health recovery. I would consider myself almost 4 years sober, mentally sober, if that's even a thing. When I was doing my master's degree several years ago, I selected a data set that dealt with the top 10 diseases in the US. And one of them that was pretty high on the list was suicide. What was interesting is that it's the only cause of death that has no measuring a medical barometer to be able to measure if someone is in crisis or not beyond visual observation. I have struggled with mental health my entire life. It is very unique because while I could say I struggled with mental health, I've been a very productive employee, and so it's almost like my mind compartmentalized where I can kill it at work, but if I'm not working or developing something, I'm struggling. And so I wanted to be able to unpack and help with resources. I've seen many therapists. I've been on medication to the point that my hair was coming out in chunks. Like I've been through it. I actually have a scar on my chest, and one day if I have the courage, I'll probably show the scar of when I was 9 years old, when I first started, when my first suicide attempt. Um, and I want to be able to help. And so this video is for people who've tried everything that is available on the market except energy work. And so when I started becoming deliberate in my energy practice, I know it's not quantifiable and maybe doctors wouldn't recommend it, but I did religion. I did regression therapy. I did past life therapy. I did different type of holistic, changed my diet, changed my workout regimen, and I would get better for short periods of time, but there was nothing that had any longevity. And so I want to start unpacking that to be able to help as many people as I can. We look on the news and we see celebrities all the way down to the lowest of lows committing suicide, almost as though they were struggling privately. In two things I want to suggest today, if you are somebody who's struggling, well, three things. One is get yourself under medical supervision for two reasons. If you're ever in crisis, you have someone to be able to talk to, and this is a resource I have used tremendously and continue to use. That 1-800-SUICIDE. There was a time where I thought they were my personal friends because I called them so much, and I was able to discuss issues that I couldn't discuss with anybody else. So that's tip one: be under medical health supervision. It also creates a baseline so you can track how well your progress has been. Number two is, and this is something really simple, but the smell of citrus actually improves mood. So surround yourself with citrus smelling things, whether it's candles. I now have graduated into different types of candles, but for a very long time, the only air fresheners I would use in my house were ones that had a citrus smell, like I think for maybe like 15 years, because I needed that. I even had the drops that was citrus smelling, not mint, not eucalyptus, citrus, because I was always in dire need of help. So first thing is mental health. Two is surround your environment with citrus smelling objects. And the third would be using sound bath therapy. And these are all part of creating for yourself a safe space. I will continue to unpack tips and tricks to be able to help yourself energetically and be able to create an environment that allows you to be. Trust me, I've done a lot of work in this space. Another thing that I'm actually launching is a spiritual store on Amazon. I have different types of purse hooks. These are for if you go to a restaurant to be able to hang your purse on a table, but I also use it as a charm. It has been energetically and spiritually great. So it acts as a danger repellent, but it only works as well as your faith does. So I have a butterfly style. I have a little doggy style for boys. I have this in black. This is the version I got for myself. And for people who just want to keep it on the inside of your purse so no one knows that you even energetically grid, this goes inside of the purse. I will link my store below. And if you're interested or you know someone who is struggling mentally, forward the information, even if you're not sure, because sometimes people struggle in silence. I will start out with very light information, but as feel more comfortable being transparent in a public domain and space, I will share and unpack some of the struggles that showed up in my childhood that a 9-year-old child would think it's better to kill themselves than to live the life's journey. And boy, am I happy that I was not successful in ending my life, because after 40, my life got tremendously better. I was able to energetically monitor myself and do a lot of spiritual work. And from that was birthed the product that is I'm now working on to end the STEM gap. So if you are in crisis, get the mental help that is available to you, and subscribe to the channel. And you can private message me. My messages are set so that it's not publicly seen. So if you send me a message, I can probably respond in private and we can correspond. But I'll find a way where someone can reach out to me. But if you're struggling, please don't take your life. I'm counting on you and your testimony. I'm counting on you being able to make a difference in the world, which is the reason you were incarnated here. And so until my next video, I don't want to make this one long. So until my next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.